Oh my god!
He didn't shut his eyes
possible?
because you didn't shut your eyes. You didn't have faith in yourself. You didn't feel it. You saw.
We were supposed to get a CRT today.
Yeah.
I got a text from my dad who said he found a
Sensor cathode ray tube.
It's true. He said he found a free CRT television out on the street, and he was gonna bring it by, but he just like rescheduled for a different day, which was too bad because I completely lost the timing.
It's okay. You just gotta shut your eyes and feel it.
Oh, now I get the third cherry. Fuck you. But I bet this would be way easier on the... Because this is such a split-second timing thing. Like, this LCD we have has low latency, but it's not that low. I wonder if...
Can I try one?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Man, I have 29 lives.
I want to try... can I try 2?
Okay.
Okay. So that didn't work.
Nice. Well done.
Thank you. It's... Kyle, you've got to... Do you know funk music? Do you know what makes music funky?
Wait.
This is legitimate advice I'm trying to give.
Alright, what's up?
In funk music, the thing that makes it funky and makes it groovy is that it hits it a little bit before and a little bit after the beat. So that's what makes it like super danceable. And so you've gotta realize that there's no way for you to see it and press it at the right time.
You're right.
So you've got to think like it's a funk song. You've got to press it just a tiny bit before. Whenever it feels natural,
that's how I got
a little bit before.
That's how I got the second one just now.
Yeah.
I tried to do that for the third one, didn't work.
Well, because I was talking.
Yeah.
Probably I was just gabbing away.
Going back to Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mario is the one that I liked to do the most for levels that I was unfamiliar with. You know, it's because he's an even solid choice. So I was like, if I don't know what's good for a level yet, I'll just pick Mario. And then I started nailing down which characters I wanted to use for which levels. Mostly. It's still, whatever.
Mostly still Mario?
Yeah. But then everybody's fucking bullshit about Mario got me thinking, like, maybe even the ones I like using Mario on aren't good, and I should start trying other characters. But no, like, there are definitely levels in this game that Mario is better for than, say, Peach. Even though Peach has her floaty jump, but, like, the thing is, like, Mario, his speed and his jump height and everything in this game, they're not average. Like, they're slightly above average in all respects.
Yeah, it's
which
think of his stats in Mario Kart. It's the same type of thing where he's got all even stats, but he's not average, he's above average and everything.
Yeah.
Like Toad, great speed. Again, he's still speedy. And then what does he have? Like really poor handling? I think it's great speed and acceleration, but terrible, like way below average handling.
Ask me anything about Mario Kart stats.
Wow, what's Toad's lowest stat in Mario Kart?
I don't know.
I think it's handling. I think he handles like a motherfucker. And not a good motherfucker, like a bad one.
Ooh. That guy sucks, that flower guy. He's in the worst spot, and he respawns anytime he's off screen. The worst. See, everyone tries to tell me to use Peach on this level, but then Peach sucks here because she's so slow at picking things up. Because you gotta be right up on this guy. Peach is really bad for fighting Birdo, because, fuck. You have to pick up the eggs and then get out of the way before the next egg.
Yep.
But it takes her so long that it's really hard for her to do that.
Is this the same Birdo, or are there many Birdos?
There are different colors of Birdo. So yeah, that was something that we read. Is much like Yoshi. It's like Birdo is supposed to be. There's supposed to be a Birdo, but also Birdo is a species.
Okay.
Or Catherine. I really like the idea of Birdo being called Catherine. There's just nothing I can do. I just have no idea what to do here.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. No, don't give me the controller. I just want to get the beat. There.
You fucked me.
Sorry, I fucked you. This.
Fuck. I used to be so good at that. Like, Shy Guy was the one that I nailed down first.
Let me try one. Ah, shit.
This dot thing, I'm telling you, it's a fluke. I think it works. I think it works for, like, stars.
Shit. Alright, I'm done.
Also... What the hell? Man.
I think you've got a higher success rate with just randomly pressing it. I think you should really go back to that.
On the third one, or in...
On the third one.
Okay, I was like...
Yeah, the first two you time out, and then that last one, especially with, like, the easier ones to see, like Shy Guy and Star, the two that you're always, like, mixing up. Are those riding... Are they riding... Why are they riding ostriches?
That's how they do.
Are they emus or ostriches? Do you know?
These ones?
Yeah.
No, I would have no idea.
I think it's an ostrich.
Let me look at this. That's not an emu.
That might be an emu.
That could be whatever you want it to be, really.
A gopher? I don't think it's a gopher.
In this universe? Yeah, sure. Speaking of weird animals, though, check this out. Over here. Go down here. Oh, wait, we're not there yet.
You're right, that is weird. That's super weird, that...
Ah, shit. I hate this part. God damn it!
You're small, you can fit through that.
There we go.
I guess you
still
need
Check
two.
this out. Did you know Sonic was in this game?
Oh my god. What, you don't want... You didn't want any of those coins?
Oh, good point.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know. What am I doing? That's right, because I never get any coins in this level. And I was like, where are all the coins at? They're right there.
Yeah.
God, I'm an idiot.
It's okay, man. My favorite part of this game is that coin thing.
The bonus chance?
Yeah, that is the best part of this game.
You know, on the GBA version, the one that you had, it's actually, like, totally different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like they scroll up and down like a real slot machine and stuff. That's how it was in the All-Stars version. I guess they could have changed it
I do
back.
remember that.
There's a chance they changed it back for the GBA version, but probably not.
Are you playing as Luigi?
I didn't highlight Luigi intentionally, but I am playing as Luigi.
Huh.
This level is one that I choose to play Luigi. Sweet, it's the jump, man. It's the delay on the jump. It's like, yeah, you can do a little jump, but it still takes them a second to fire up, and then I don't like being stuck in the air.
But you're not stuck in the air because you come down.
But you are in the air longer.
Yeah, but you can use that to your advantage. By, like, you can travel, you don't have to stop in the middle and do that. You can just jump right over stuff.
I admit that Luigi isn't as bad as I make him out to be, but it's also just that the way his jump operates is so much differenter.
So much more different.
It's so much. It's more differential from the other three characters, so it's harder to get a good feel for how to use it.
That's true. I agree. But then if you spend a lot of time as Luigi, I bet maybe you'd come to find that you really like him.
I don't know.
I feel like you have to do more committing to the jump.
He's like the Dark Souls of Mario Brothers 2.
So he's perfect for you.
Yeah. That's why I'm surprised you like him so much. Which came first here in this chicken and egg scenario? Do you like Luigi because of this game, or do you like Luigi in this game because you like Luigi?
This was the first game that I played Luigi in. Like, except in, like, playing the Mario games where I was player 2, and thus was Luigi. But yeah, this is the first game that I chose to play as Luigi in by choice.
Well, that would make sense, because it's the only game that allows you to play Luigi by choice, basically.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion.
Even then, Luigi, you had to unlock it.
Luigi's Scary Party House.
You know, it's actually weird now that I think about it. Luigi is usually come to be depicted as being like kind of weird and manic. Maybe that might just be from Luigi's Mansion because that was a horror game, so he's supposed to be scared, and they kind of just went with that.
And he's a cartoon, so his scared stuff was him being like, no.
But I remember in the original Smash Brothers, Luigi, if I remember, he kind of looked like he had sort of like
An axe to grind?
cool eyes, or he looked like he looked like he
Kind
didn't
eyes.
give a fuck. He looked like he was high, basically. He was high and also didn't care. He was too cool for school.
Yeah.
Am I remembering that wrong?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I seem to remember him looking kind of weird. Like he had a...
He had something to prove?
You know how like you might draw like a smiley face with the eyes. The eyes are like lines, like two vertical lines.
Yeah.
It was like his eyes were like T's because they were a little bit closed. He looked confident. He looked cool and confident.
Do you think that that's maybe because he was in a fighting game, he had to look tougher?
Maybe.
He's putting on a front.
I mean,
front.
He was. I think like the.
It's a put on. What's up?
Yeah. He was one of the unlockable characters, you know. So he was a little full of himself because of that. He was like, "Oh, I'm fine. Finally, I'm special."
He was an unlockable character.
Yeah.
Only the first one, right?
Yeah.
They just gave him to you. He's super OP in that first Mario game, and that first Mario Smash game.
Yeah, the Mario
Yeah.
Smash. Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Super. He had,
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, Super Smash Brothers. It's called Smash Brothers, and he was an unlockable character?
Well, they're all brothers in that game.
Like, spiritually.
They're all Smash Brothers. What a shitty name for that game.
Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
It was so dumb.
Because it's not about Mario and Luigi smashing. Smash Brothers would be a great name for a remake of Wrecking Crew that let you play as Luigi. Are you not on board with that? Wrecking Crew? What is it? What's up? That's your shit.
What? Yeah, sure, I don't know.
That's your favorite game. You told me.
I just zoned out for a second. Is
Okay.
what happened.
Do you know what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I know. You said.
Would you like me to repeat it? Like just so that they know, because maybe they weren't listening.
No, I was listening. I'm just kidding.
Okay. I don't know about all that.
You said Smash Brothers would be a title if you had a Wrecking Crew sequel that had Mario and Luigi in it.
Yes.
This second fight with Mouser is a lot harder.
Why?
Because he's higher up. I usually.
And because of that.
Yeah, I actually usually sit here for a second and let the thing get killed by a bomb, and then I move in for the kill. Luigi good for this fight also.
Because he's higher up.
That's right.
Because he's
Oh,
higher.
no.
He's higher up. Take a hit off that drug pole because he's higher up. And he is even green in this. I think they're trying to say something.
Yeah, subtle hint.
Yeah.
No.
Taking Mouser. He's wearing sunglasses. He's green. He's higher up. He's
Is that the first death?
sucking in that drug smoke. What's up?
No, that was not my first death.
No, it was like second, I think. Second death.
Oops.
Forgot to jump.
I was so busy.
Making sure that he didn't die from the thing.
Yeah, I was so busy watching if that thing got killed by a bomb that I didn't even bother to.
So I don't know if this is a good time for this. Kyle, you can
I
tell
feel like
me whether or
there's never
not.
a good time for this.
Are you sure? Do you not? You know what I'm about to do. You don't want to read some of these?
Sure.
All right. My school sent me an email and they were like, "Do you want $150? You can do this thing, and there's like a chance you win $150. You just answer some questions about if you've been in a stable relationship for over 6 months. Answer some questions about that, and it took about half an hour.
Wait. So is this quiz only for people that have been in stable relationships for over 6 months?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That makes it so much more insane.
Yeah, it totally does.
Oh, okay.
So this is this is a quiz for if you've been in a stable relationship for over 6 months. It takes about half an hour. They tell you to do it all in one sitting, and the questions were fucking insane. And I'm gonna start off slow, but I'm gonna read some of the questions that were in this. And I have them on screen caps on my phone.
That time I was even going for the shy guy thinking I would get the star, and I still got the shy guy.
I know. You gotta shut your eyes on those, Kyle. You gotta just feel it. Because you're trying too hard. Take a deep breath. You can't do it with emotion. You have to be emotionless.
Well, now I lost the beat.
Let go of your... Does mine...
What the fuck?
Yeah, he got it. Guys, he got it.
How is that possible?
Because you're part Jedi.
Hold on. 35 lives. That's a lot of lives, man.
All right, so I'm just gonna give you the format of the questions. Vary in type. There's true and false, and there's like strongly agree to strongly disagree type answers. This first one that I'm gonna start off with, I'm just gonna read a normal question that they ask and give you the types of answers. I explained my side or suggested a compromise for a disagreement with my partner. Once in the past year, twice in the past year, 3 to 5 times in the past year, 6 to 10 times in the past year, 11 to 20 times in the past year, more than 20 times, not in the past year, but it has happened before, and this has never happened. That's the format. All the questions, until I say otherwise, sound like that. I insulted or swore or shouted or yelled at my partner. My partner insulted or swore or shouted at me. I had a sprain, bruise, or small cut or felt pain the next day because of a fight with my partner. My partner had a sprain, bruise, or small cut or felt pain because of me.
To be clear,
yeah.
Even like all these ones that are about like abuse and stuff, I think still
they still sound weird.
No, I think it's like, it's unfortunate, but that is like a real thing. Like, this is a thing that people deal with, and it's a real thing that happens, and it happens a lot.
That's true.
It's not crazy for these questions to be in a quiz about
this is I'm so building up to something.
I just want to be clear. I'm getting out in front of it that the point of it is not how crazy is it to ask about, like...
Yeah. This is building somewhere. That stuff is not crazy. This beginning stuff is more like regular questions to more questionable things to stuff that becomes just outright insane.
Keith, if you want to see outright insane, hold on 1 second, right here.
All right.
Check this out. Rocket ship!
Oh my god. What is that, a warp thing?
No, it's just that's what you do.
That's just how it happens?
Yep.
All right. This stuff's not insane. This is still, though, once in the past year, twice in the past year, etc.
All right, speed it up.
I shoved, pushed, or slapped my partner. I punched or kicked or beat up my partner. I insisted on sex when my partner did not want to, or insisted on sex without a condom, but did not use physical force. And then this moves on to strongly agree to strongly disagree on a scale of 1 to 7. Some groups of people are simply inferior to other groups. In getting what you want, it is sometimes necessary to use force against other groups. It's okay if some groups have more of a chance in life than others. To get ahead in life, it is sometimes necessary to step on other groups.
I just failed with my eyes closed.
Sometimes it happens, but you've got a pretty good success rate still.
Hold on. Cherry. It's a cherry. Fuck! Wait.
Kyle.
Bonus chance of serious time.
If certain
bonus
groups...
chance of serious time.
Very good, Kyle.
No, bonus chance of serious time. Stop raising your phone after every one. Bonus chance of serious time. Alright.
If certain groups stayed in their place, we would have fewer problems in the world. It's probably a good thing that certain groups are the top and other groups are at the bottom. Inferior groups should stay in their place. Sometimes other groups must be kept in their place. To be fair, the next question is, it would be good if groups could be equal and group equality should be ideal, but that's not... That, like, the general tone is of those first questions. These are all true or false questions. The prompt for this series of questions is, we would like to know if you have these thoughts. True or false? Someone has it in for me. I often wonder what hidden reason another person may have for doing something nice for me. Let's see what I have next. Okay, so these are some of my favorite ones. The following statements concern your personal feelings and belief. This is on a scale of 1 to 5, from neither agree nor disagree, strongly agree, agree.
Sorry, I just want to point out, I'm on the backs of whales right now.
On 2,
but their water jets hurt me, and I think that's bullshit.
that is totally bullshit. They should just raise you up.
Their platforms by touch.
Okay, so strongly disagree, agree, strongly agree, neither agree nor disagree. The U.S. should not hesitate to use military force when its national interests are threatened. Again, this is a poll about 6-month or longer stable relationships. I just want to make that clear.
I think they're clearly searching for correlations, but they're not being that crafty about it.
In regard to defense spending, do you think that the government should greatly decrease defense spending, decrease defense spending, increase defense spending, greatly increase defense spending, or not sure? How often do you think the death penalty should be used? There are some murderers whose execution would give me a sense of personal satisfaction.
I just imagine now that it's like it starts out as a normal like questions about your relationship, and then it just gets like it feels like the quiz is more and more gaining sentience.
Yeah.
These are ceasing to become questions and more like the quiz is just like giving you its manifesto.
Okay, these are some pretty good ones. The extent of physical and sexual abuse in this country is greatly exaggerated by the media. Strongly agree to strongly disagree.
I got it with my eyes open.
Nice.
Serious time. Serious time.
Oh, God damn it.
Fucking Star Wars.
Nice. Alright, so they're kind of getting back to the relationship questions here with, if you were upset, hurt, angry, sad with your spouse or committed partner right now, especially because of something they did to you or the way they made you feel, how likely would you be to do or engage in the following responses? From not likely at all to very likely. I would threaten to break up with him or her in order to get him or her to do what I want. I would try to make my romantic partner jealous. I would cheat on my romantic partner. I would give them the silent treatment. I would try to flirt with another person in front of them.
Is there much more of this?
Oh, I'm about to get to like the gold, and then it's done.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
This is it. This is another from very strongly disagree to very strongly agree. It's a scale of 1 to 10, and it's about your personal feelings. This is just how you personally feel. The established authorities generally turn out to be right about things, while the radicals and protesters are usually just loudmouths showing off their ignorance.
Check this out, though.
Okay.
So there's this Birdo hanging out here, and for a second I was like, are Birdos regular enemies now? But it took me a second, and then I figured out you're supposed to stand on the egg.
Oh, nice.
And then you go save
I remember this part.
Right,
Women should be forced to promise to obey their husbands when they get married. Our country desperately needs a mighty leader who will do what has to be done to destroy the radical new ways and sinfulness that are ruining us.
Like, but you're reading these ones, but are there any, like, are there reasonable ones?
There are reasonable ones,
Okay.
but they're just, like, totally not as many and not as impactful. Like, I have a couple reasonable ones coming up. Gays and lesbians are just not as healthy or moral as anybody else. It is always better to just the judgment of proper authorities in government and religion than to listen to the noisy rabble-rousers in our society who are trying to create doubt in people's minds.
Stop trying to put doubt in my mind. Like, you're making me think all these things.
These next two are probably my favorite two that are next to each other. These are right next to each other. The only way our country can get through the crisis ahead is to get back to our traditional values, put some tough leaders in power, and silence the troublemakers spreading bad ideas. There is absolutely nothing wrong with nudist camps.
What the fuck? I hope that was the very last question. There was somebody who had to type out all of these questions and just hated their job. And then they realized at the end that there was only 99. And they're like, well, I have to put my own stamp on this.
Yeah. Our country will be destroyed someday if we do not smash the perversions eating away at our moral fiber and traditional beliefs.
I gotta be honest.
What?
It's not gonna get better than the nudist camp.
Probably not.
We should probably stop. But
I only have. I've got like.
I'm telling you to stop. Like, this is enough. This has gone on for so long.
What our country really needs is a strong, determined leader who will crush evil and take us back to our true path.
This is like the third time I've heard this one.
I know, they keep repeating it. I do have one. I have one more question. This is the last one, and that's only because I want your opinion on something.
Okay.
There are many radicals, immoral people in our country today who are trying to ruin it for their own godless purposes, whom the authorities should put out of action. Does that mean kill them? Does out of action, like put them out of action? Does that mean kill them, or to just stop them from doing what they're doing?
If you are in prison, you're out of action.
Okay. I get so, but I just like. I thought this was a quiz about relationships. Not that I was like, really excited to take relationship things, but it was just totally a curveball.
The fact that like this quiz started with you being like, how many times have I argued with my girlfriend in the past 6 months? And then suddenly it's like, do you believe that we need a powerful leader to smite the unholy ones?
Just like it was just such a curveball. Hopefully I get that. I think it was like $150 or something. I don't know.
Worth it.
Yeah.
So I'm at the end of World 4 here.
I also like the idea of because a lot of the questions were basically the same question but rephrased.
I fucking hate this boss. This is the worst.
That looks like a shitty third generation Pokemon. Like they were trying to make a fire version of Ghastly or something.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
But they named him something stupid that no one would use because it had a stupid name.
Because we all pick our Pokemon based on their names.
Well, if it's got a stupid name, then people are less likely to want to use it, I think. It's okay, you've got 38 lives.
Yeah, but this boss is stupid.
Oh, I just like the idea of somebody who really does feel that way about certain things.
It's like, finally really, a quiz who gets me.
No, but like really weighing the differences between the similarly worded ones. Like, I know these ones are similar, but I'm a 7 here. I think only a 5 here. I'm a 7 for punishing the radicals in their godless ways, but definitely a 9 for needing them to be silenced. And was strongly in favor of nudist camps.
The worst part is this guy only takes 3 hits, but after the third one, god damn it.
Does he like double in speed or something?
Oh no.
I feel like this would be a good one for Luigi.
Then he splits into 3 and they jump all over the place.
Oh, this sounds easy. This looks easy. Because they can't jump on the mushrooms. Just land on the mushrooms and throw them at them.
It can be easy or hard depending on how
they split.
How these mushroom things are arranged at the time.
Nice. Look at that.
And then, oh god.
And then he like aggressively runs at you.
Yeah, they get faster the more you kill. Fucking man. I've wasted so many lives in that boss before.
Well, you did a pretty good job, man.
What should I do here?
I think you should try to time it out.
I'm gonna try to time it out.
And then like practice pressing. You know in Tony Hawk, not Tony Hawk, Tiger Woods games where you can do the practice swings.
Yeah.
Do a couple like where
want
you
me to do
almost press the button, and then do it a little bit before the beat where you think it's right.
I'm gonna do it next to the. I can't even. Yes!
Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
I was
44
so
lives.
excited I forgot to time it to get another cherry. Fucking radish.